I don't really know what to do to these guys. As you can see them here, they are over 5 months old. Yes, they are 5 months and then 2 weeks old. And one thing is they have refused to look bigger as I want it. And any buyer that comes to buy will actually want to get a heavier and then bigger looking pig. But from this you're seeing here, though they are heavy, they are not as big as they are supposed to be. And I've done all within my possible best, but these guys have refused to look that big for me. Only that they are being heavier as expected, but for the size, they are not looking big, just as you can see them. So I was thinking there was something wrong with these guys until I began to deworm them. So even after deworming and treating them, nothing was still happening to these guys. So I've just come to conclude that maybe it's their nature, and I'm supposed to allow them grow as how they want to be. Yeah, so with this, what I'm just trying to say is that it's not all the time that you get what you expect on the farm. So if you're unable to get what you want within the time you have already anticipated, you don't have to worry about it. Just ensure that the rest have been taken care of well, and then just do what you need to do. With this one, if I'm to sell them based on the size and the observation, I'm sure I'll get cheated, or people will not appreciate the price they will pay for this. But should I weigh them, I'm sure I'm going to make exactly what I will need to make from it, because they're very very heavy as you can see them here. Okay, so this shouldn't discourage you, and you don't have to force. It's just like human beings. We have others who are already looking big already without with food or without food, they look big, and there are others too. No matter how much you give to them, they still look the way they want to be. So with that, you have to just allow them to grow at their own pace, and you also just to ensure that they are gaining the weight. Even if they are not looking big, they should be gaining the weight, because at the end of the day, you'll be selling them based on the weight. So if you hang them, and then the bigger ones are supposed to be sold for like $1,000 or $100, and you still weigh these ones, though they are small, and they still give you that same amount, you don't have to worry about it. So yours as a farmer is to ensure that the weight is being gained every day. Even if they're not looking bigger, they should be gaining the weight, so that if you hang them, you'll be able to get the price you need from them. This is not my first time of having this type of guys on the farm. I have ever had similar ones on the farm, and with them also, what I've also observed is they always have this kind of lean meat. There's less fat in this type of pigs you are seeing here. So I remember the last time I slaughtered one, it was very 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 purely red meat. I could see the fat content was very very small, and that is also one of the advantages they have. So something like this, if you want to kill or slaughter for your own home consumption or family use, getting something like this, or a customer prefers something that contains less fat, something like this will be also great for them. There are people also who also appreciate what they eat, and with that they will be willing to pay for more because of the less fat they have. They will be willing to also pay for more. That is if your location is good enough and your people appreciate premium pork and a whole lot of things. Okay, but if people are always interested in bigger looking pigs, in that case this type of pig will not help you as a farmer. That's what I think you need to know, that you don't have to worry, and you can't also get everything right or everything as you always wanted it. Alright, so that is something I wanted to share with you. I'm not discouraged though. It's my first time also being on the farm after close to 6 months, and I went to meet these guys looking this. Okay, I was away when they were furrowed, and I came to meet them looking like this after 6 months. One thing is I can't also say they are not fed well, because the feed I instruct to be given to all the pigs is exactly what they were also given. So I can't blame the farm attendant, or I can't blame my mom who is taking care of them. So I can't say the feed is not working. The feed is actually working, but these guys have started. They have rather decided to stay the way they are, and I think it's their own cup of tea.